And a good shout out to the developers because they did a very nice work. It's more like the builder has the mind to live inside the apartment. I feel happy living here, and I feel I might live here longer till I get a chance to build my own apartment.
Lagos is a growing economy with massive influx of people. Housing is an essential need in every society. While real estate companies try to close the housing deficit gap, the major challenge remains the quality of buildings delivered to prospective homeowners. This is where Dove Livami Properties stands out. A real estate company building 21st century luxury homes with exceptional quality and affordable pricing.
Make we do like extra cool. Oh, and we go back to the time when this love is better. You know I love you.
Hi, my name is Engineer Vanje Bitrus Kambasha. I'm the MD and CEO of Dove Livami Property, a subsidiary of VMZ Engineering Limited. Dove Livami Property is a real estate investment firm that specializes in building 21st century homes for Nigerians and Africans. We are particular about building a set of homes that are quite comfortable and then give value for real estate investors. Houses are usually specially crafted to give them ultimate comfort and also value for their money. We are predominantly here in Lagos and we have some upcoming investments coming up in Abuja.
Dove Livami Properties specializes in creating modern living spaces that surpasses the demand and expectations of clients. We pride ourselves on our ability to construct stylish homes with top-notch finishing and amenities that caters to the needs of modern homeowners. This passion gave birth to the construction of the residence in March 2022.
The residence apartments were designed and conceived to satisfy a specific need. We have prospective investors that had concerns about location, the type of building which they want to even buy into. So an average Nigerian cannot afford to stay in Lekki Phase 1, but they also desire to stay in a place that gives them that comfort and a sense of security. And therefore, we came to a location in Ajah within the Atlantic Nominee Estate that has 3 levels of security. The place is completely a dry land, it's safe and secured, and it's prestigious. The place also is endowed with social amenities. You have shopping malls, you have recreational centers very close to the property. And one of the concerns we addressed in the design of that property is the functionality of the building in terms of ample parking, sizable spaces for the rooms, the living rooms, and also the toilets. We ensure that the building is properly ventilated. And that is what we have delivered on the project and the clients so that they can get value for their money, they can live in comfortable homes, and also a place where they can even resell and make money out of it in the near future.
As of May 2022, the residence building project had progressed.
I welcome you to the Dove Livami residence located here at Atlantic Nominee Estate, where we're constructing 5 units of 2-bedroom terrace duplexes, all en suites, and then 2 units of 3-bedroom and a BQ semi-detached duplexes. It will interest you to know that the spaces within these buildings are carefully crafted, they are functional. All the rooms are en suite, the headrooms are very high. There's going to be music in the living room. You're going to have CCTV cameras and also smoke detectors within the building. The facade of this building is carefully crafted and designed in such a way that it is not only appealing but functional as well. The foundation of this building has been deliberately raised to ensure that there is no threats to flood within this same building or the estate itself. And the drainage system within the Atlantic Nominee layers has been carefully planned and executed. You don't have issues of flood. This building is sitting on a dry land. They are not reclaimed land, they are not swamp. of field land. As you can see, this is the natural ground that we met here. The construction started on it. Be certain that you're free from flood. Within this construction site, we take control of the entire construction process that are carefully executed by seasoned construction team members that have been with us for over a decade. I will take you through the concrete process. For our concrete, we ensure that we achieve a C25 grade of concrete for all our members, from the foundation to the columns, to the floor slabs, the beams, the roof beams. Now, we take our cement directly delivery from Dangote Cement PLC. We are corporate clients to Dangote Cement, and therefore our materials are gotten from source. Onto our blocks, we don't buy what we are not sure of, and because of that, we decided to mold our blocks by seasoned workers just beside our site here, where we take control of not just the quality, but also for our supply to ensure that our time frame is not affected for the delivery of the project. So in that way, we are certain of getting the desired quality, we are certain of getting the needed supply on time. As you can see, for the services from the foundation to the stage where we are, we ensure that all the services, that is the mechanical, the electrical pipes, are being installed. Because of the quality we intend to achieve, we use PPR pipes for all our supplies. That way we are certain of durability, we are certain that all our water supply system will be free from leakage. The same goes for the waste system also. For our reinforcement, we have carefully selected the thermomechanically treated reinforcement bars, otherwise known as the TMT, for all our works from the foundation to the columns, to the beams, to the lintel. That way we are certain to get the high strength we needed. For this reinforcement, they've been tested, and the strength achieved, we have minimum of 500 Newton per millimeter square for each of the various sizes, which are the 10 mm bars, 12 mm, 16 and the 20 mm being used on this project. It will interest you to know that this estate is located less than 100 meters away from the express. It's a walking distance from here to the Lekki-Ekpe Express itself. And you drive from the express to this estate on a paved interlock road with drainage on both sides of the road. This entire stage of construction was achieved in 6 weeks, and we intend to conclude the entire construction process in the next 8 weeks. I'm glad to let you know that the procurement process for the materials needed for this project has been concluded. As you can see downstairs, we have the complete reinforcement we need to complete the building. We have paid for the paving stone, which will be supplied in the next 3 weeks. We have also procured the tiles for this project. Save for space, we will have dropped them on site. The windows, the roofing materials have also been paid for in full. So be certain that in the next 2 months, this place is going to be livable.
Homeowners are mostly concerned when presented with off-plan properties, citing trust on the part of the real estate company to deliver on time and with the same spec as presented on 3D designs. We are committed to timely delivery on our projects and maintain our core values.
In Dove Livami Properties, our core values are commitment, responsibility, ultimate value and comfort, integrity, service, and excellence. These are the values that we do not only write them, but we implement them in all our processes, and we deliver these values on all our projects and to our clients. When we say we are committed to a project, it means we are committed to delivering that project to our clients timely and also on quality. If you check the residents, we had told our prospective investors that the project will be delivered between 6 to 8 months, and most of them laughed at it, but lo and behold, we delivered within that same time range, not only on time but also on quality. So the clients, we have designed 3Ds for the building, and we show the client what to expect, and to say the least, we have delivered even above that quality. So that speaks on our integrity, and investors continue to have trust in us that when we show them 3D and we tell them For this project, we're using Spanish tiles. When we say these are the level of finishing and the fittings that we're going to use, we also keep to that. And we don't change the goalpost halfway into the game. So we are committed, and also we have integrity as a company. We won't come back and ask you to pay for more money or come back with hidden charges. You're getting what you're paying for, or you're getting more than you have paid for.
We are declaring this building open in the name of God the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
I dey on my tento. I don't tell you tired. Make we dey like extra cool. Oh, and we go back to the time when this love in share better.
Livami Properties, we are committed in building exceptional 21st century homes that will change your lifestyle and also secure your financial future. When you buy any property, when you invest with us, you get comfort for what you're buying, and you get also value for your money. We have integrity. When we say we're delivering the project within 6-7 months, we ensure that that is done.
I must confess. Baby, look, oh yeah, family look down. Should I see me anyhow, oh mama? Should I see me anyhow, my darling? I know it's not easy to understand me. You know I love you, but I'm always on that road. Girl, you put me in the mood, and I know you want that too. And I carry show that for you,
This is just the beginning. You will do more of this, millions of this in Jesus' name.
At Livami Properties, for every project we want to embark on, we ensure that our cash flow is carefully planned out. Usually we keep 70 to 80% of the funds needed for that project. That way it helps us not to depend on subscribers' money. And that way it helps us to mitigate the effect of fluctuation of inflation. So when we tell you we're delivering the project at so time within a certain budget, we're certain that that is going to happen.
Now, intending homeowners can breathe a sigh of relief, knowing that Livami Properties would deliver on its promises, providing them with 21st century luxury homes in prime locations.
So the residents, it's sold out completely. All the units have been sold out. The clients are quite impressed and happy because what we told them we're going to deliver to them in terms of quality and timing, we delivered even much more. Fortunately, most of the clients that bought that project have bought into our second project that we're working on currently. Not only that the building is running, it's functional, we're also maintaining that building for them. We've gotten tenants for some of the clients. The building is fully occupied and fully functional as we speak. As you can see, this property is fully occupied and functional. We have a uniform security man manning the gate, and then the water supply, the water treatment plant at the back is fully functional, and all the tenants are in. You can see the parking space. You can see the building even about 6 months after completion. There's hardly any need for any serious maintenance. This property is managed by Livami Properties. For the investors that bought into this property, we're able to get very good tenants for them with a watertight agreement, and the tenants are quite comfortable in their apartments, and the investors are getting their money.
Hi, I'm one of the residents here in the residence. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful piece. You know, you can't just walk in and don't get tempted to want to live inside the environment. You know, the inside the house, the way the fittings are, the appliances, the toiletries, everywhere is beautiful. I feel happy living here. You know, and I feel I might live here longer till I get a chance to build my own apartment. I have a friend living around, but I've been looking at the apartment for some time. But when I was brought inside, you know, it beats my imagination. You know, the way the fittings inside was placed is more like the builder has the mind to live inside the apartment. You know, it's not more like a rentage or a short-let place. He thinks it's the owner's house. You understand? Car space, you know, as you can see, it's very spacious. Each tenant has at least 3 to 4 car space. So there's no point you having visitors disturbing your neighbor and your neighbor having visitors disturbing you, you know. Everybody's living peacefully here. So it's a beautiful place to stay. You get not less than 12 to 16 hours lights without even owning the generator.
At Dove Livami Properties, we take the maintenance and sustainability of this property highly serious. This is a FG Wilson brand new 70 kVA generator with a Perkins engine. And if you can look to my side, all the units within this property have personalized prepaid meter. So all you need to do is to recharge and use. With these 2 power options, you're guaranteed to have 18 hours minimum power supply daily.
Yeah, and a good shout out to the developers because they did a very nice work. It's more like where I'm staying in what will I put, VI or Ikoyi.
At Dove Livami Properties, due diligence are carried out on the documentation of all of our sites. Checks are made to verify our land titles and related documents.
First of all, you start with the land search, getting the right land. You look at the title documents of the land, you check them with the land bureau. You get your surveyors to chart the coordinate of the land to be certain that what you're buying is that same location. And you check that this coordinates tallies with what you have on the title document. So once the title is good, so we did that for the resident. The title is good, and then we got the land and finished all the necessary documentation. We moved to site, mobilized to site. The site is cleared, so design started. So in the process of the design, we also did a soil test to be certain we know the capacity of the soil, and then we look at what we're putting on the soil, which is the standard for most of our projects. The design was carefully done with the entire teams, the architect, the structural engineer, the electrical engineer, the mechanical engineer. The drawings were properly coordinated, and then we moved to site.
Every phase of construction is thoroughly supervised and quality control is maintained. At Dove Livami Properties, our team of experts pay attention to details, ensuring that every aspect of the project meets international standards and exceeds clients' expectation. Our team handles the entire construction process from design to execution, ensuring that clients can sit back and relax knowing that they are in good hands.
So for all our projects, we ensure that the supervisors are people that are highly skilled and also qualified. We don't use foremen in the place of engineers. We use engineers to do engineers' job. Fortunately, as a company, the MD myself is a registered structural engineer. I've been in the building industry for over a decade. So as a principal, I ensure that whosoever is supervising our project at the front is a certified professional. You're a civil engineer, you're an architect registered, or a mechanical engineer, or an electrical engineer, as the case may be. So we ensure that square pegs are actually put in square holes.
We are contributing our quota to solving the housing deficit problem and making it easy and flexible for intending homeowners to buy their dream homes.
Even before the completion of the residence, we started the Vanara Luxury Terraces and Apartment in Ocean Breeze, Ologolo, Lekki. It's a project comprising of 4-bedroom luxury terraces with BQ, ample parking, and 2 sitting rooms. And also we have the apartment, which are 2-bedroom flats on the 10th floor. And this project has greatly progressed. We're on the 3rd floor of the building, which is the final floor of the building.
With our solid track record of quality constructions and timely delivery, you would agree that doing business with us has a guaranteed satisfactory outcome. You can contact us via phones, visit our office address, as well as follow us on social media. Dove Livami Properties, committed to building exceptional 21st century homes for Nigerians and Africans.